All right. Well, yesterday we did talk about a certain matter in Edo State and the build-up to that election where the APC did accuse the resident electoral commissioner for Akwa Ibom State, Mike Igini, of leading some plans, hatchet job to do in Edo State. But Mr. Igini has since responded. He's filed a suit challenging the person who spoke and the party, saying they need to do certain things which he put up in the letter by his lawyer. But let's get Mr. Dan Nwanyanwu to weigh in on the matter. He joins us on the line today. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. Well, that comment, many thought, is it politicians at their wits' end again, or this is one step taken too far?
Good morning, Chamberlain. It is very unfortunate that certain politicians will just open their mouths and say things they don't know anything about or something that's true. Mike Igini is the resident in Akwa Ibom State. And you can see, for those of us who are participating in a state election, there is every reason for us to get worried. Mike Igini's shadow was just what they saw, and they started panicking. Even when Mike Igini has not been posted to Edo to be the resident electoral commissioner. You see, Mike Igini is the template for free, fair, and credible election in Nigeria today. And I will give you reasons. For those of us who have been participating in elections from all the political parties, including PDP and APC, they will tell you that Mike Igini is one man that will deliver his mandate, and you cannot influence him or change him. He will always do the right thing. I'll give you some examples. You see, in 2011, there is a place called Gogobiri Waters. That place is Cross River State. That place is dominated by the Hausa Fulani. Over the years, they have always written results for that constituency. When Mike got there, Mike succeeded in allowing free and fair election. Everybody voted. After that time, CPC won a state assembly seat. ACN won a state assembly seat. PDP accused Mike Igini of bias. In Imo, in 2011, Mike was seconded in the second phase of the election. Abga won the election, PDP lost. Mike was accused of bias. In Anambra State in 2012, in the senatorial election, PDP won. Abga lost. Peter Obi, one of our men, acknowledged his party lost. Acknowledged that the election was free, fair, and transparent, and congratulated Mike Igini. Now in 2014, let me not go too far. In 2014,
I understand this background, but speaking of what is happening now, I still fail to see why this is a big deal, especially for the APC that made that statement, because people are wondering, he's not the resident electoral commissioner for Edo State. So are there maybe plans or there are feelers out there that he might be deployed to Edo State? It's still hard to connect these things, really. I believe you should be in the know. So what is a big deal here?
A big deal. It is a big deal because they want to test run something in Edo. That is something they are cooking. They want to test run in Edo, which they will transfer to Ondo. And I have called all the other political parties that are participating in elections since this is started for us to meet and take a position on this. That thing they want to test run is how they will hijack agencies, rig the election. You are asking me why it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I don't even know why Mike Igini was not sent there. It was in 2015 in the same Edo when they were saying that federal might. Mike Igini said there will be no federal might here. What we have here is the people's might.
Yeah, but Mr. Nwanyanwu, the IGP had yesterday did say categorically that they are going to be neutral. How do you then say that they plan to hijack security agencies when the IGP is putting his foot down, going by his statement?
With greatest respect to the IGP, this is not the first time we are hearing such a thing from the Inspector General of Police. What this president should do now is to walk the talk. We have, it's like a pamphlet, it's like a manual book. They will always read it. But by that, when policemen start hijacking both ANEC officials and electoral materials, they will say they are fake policemen. This current IG to walk the talk. Our eyes have opened, and in Edo, we want the votes to count and be counted. We don't want federal might in Edo. What we want is the might of the people. If Mike Igini did not intervene in 2015, Oshiomhole would have lost majority in the House, and they would have been. They said Oshiomhole, they now praise Mike to high heaven because of what he did in Edo. And it was only in Edo, of all the 6 states in the South and 5 states in the Southeast, that President Muhammadu Buhari got 46% of the votes, because Mike Igini allowed the votes to count and be counted. So who are those accusing Mike now? An official of the party who doesn't understand how these things work. They saw his shadows. They don't know the credibility of the man they're talking about. Those of us in this system, we know who is who. Mike is the best commissioner in Nigeria. And I don't know why ANEC did not send him to Edo. We will demand they send him to Edo, send him to Ondo, send him to Anambra. Let us take election one more time. So that President Mahmoud's integrity, which he has maintained since he came, it will continue to grow.
All right, Mr. Dan Nwanyanwu, National Chairman, Zenith Labour Party. Thank you for talking to us this morning.
Thank you very much.
Well, the APC did say that if Mr. Igini denies anything, they will release more materials.
Oh, yeah. But Mr. Igini has already, denied, consequently sent a letter to the APC chairman and the APC chairman in the state and the office of the gubernatorial candidate of the party. So,
in other words, the board is the court of the APC now.
Well, maybe we'll just wait to see the drama unfold.
Okay, we'll see how they play. We're back in a moment. Join us again. Well, even if Messi goes to City, it doesn't make City unbeatable. Sorry, you had to get that out.
Really?
Where did that?
That escalated fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the headlines there. I mean, Messi boycotting training for Barcelona. He's going to go to City.
Are you saying
anytime,
something is going to get messy or something?
Well, it could get messy with other teams who don't take it seriously if they face City, if Messi is in City. So,
not in the EPL, I don't think so.
Look at some comments coming from, this one is from Olagmunju, who says, irrespective of nations making policies in favor of their respective citizens, policymakers should work with all stakeholders to develop options that preserve the important aspects of a regional relationship, paving ways for cooperation across a range of issues between nations.
Well, Henry says, whereas Ghana is unleashing its bold policy in citizen diplomacy, Nigeria appears to be addicted to what he calls the anachronistic and self-aggrandizing Big Brother doctrine that has returned negative dividends on the investments. Rethink our foreign policy now, he says.
Madam Joshua is interested in the elections, and he asks, why hasn't the president signed into law the amended Electoral Act 2018, which was not signed due to what the president called a timing that was too close, but has now spent over 3 years, and the matter is forgotten, and we expect that the elections to be free and fair? Question.
Okay, Professor Enahina says Nigerian government must mitigate diplomatically to cushion the prevailing acrimonious relationship with Ghanaian governments to avoid this victimization of hard-working Nigerians who are in the majority, the minority few, against the minority few, that is, who might be involved in other activities.
Well, there's more response on that Nigeria-Ghana relations. And this one from Tezongwe says, it is time to probe the acquisition of the Nigerian property in Ghana, identify the roles of individuals involved and sanctions meted out for the embarrassment caused the nation. That's what he says.
All right, so there you go. That is it today. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
I'm Kayode Okikiolu.
And I'm Ayo Makere. Have a wonderful day and please keep safe.